coffee. Gotta have some coffee and food. I am rocking the Google Earbuds Pro. I actually dropped the case, so this is just trying to get it to focus there. This is what it looks like. You can see it's a little scuffed up, a little dirty. I am hoping that I'm gonna be able to get it clean. Let's get going, because we have a lot of road to cover. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I am moving. I am going to move into the cab because it is raining a lot harder than I expected it to. All right, so this video serves two purposes. One, I want to tell you about the Sony SRS-XB13. I really hate how Sony names their products. I wish I would actually use a name, but I will be talking about this little speaker in a little bit and give you a review take of how the speaker works and what use you might have for it. The other reason is because, of course, I am moving right now. I am in the middle of traveling, so there isn't going to be a video in the channel for about a week, and I just wanted to make you aware of that. I am moving from the East Coast back to the West Coast, so I'm going back to California. I'm going to be in the Orange County area for a bit, and then I'll see where I'm going to be settling. But that was one of the reasons for the video, and the other reason is because I haven't been on the road like this in a while. I've made the trip between the East Coast and West Coast driving 4 different times, and I always like to challenge myself to see the fastest way I can make it. I have an alarm going off. The fastest way I can make it from one end to the other. I don't know how long it's going to take me now, but the last time I did it, it took me about 2.5 days, 3 days, if I'm not mistaken. And that was really fast. I rarely stopped. I'm not the type of person who likes to stop along the way when I'm doing this kind of drive, especially because I drive by myself. So I like to make the drive as short as I can, as fast as I can, to get from point A to point B. It's kind of a problem because I've done this drive 4 times and I haven't really taken the time to ever look at the different parts where I stop. Like right now I'm in Tennessee, and so I've seen the gas station, the Flying J here, and so far that's about it. So before I continue with that, let me quickly give you a quick review of the speaker, because this is a tech channel at the end of the day. No, it isn't going to become a road tripping channel or a van living channel. It is going to remain a tech channel. All right, so I'm not going to pretend that to unbox this because I've been using it already, but here's the speaker. This is what it looks like. Comes with some paperwork, comes in this little white pouch. It comes with a USB-C charger, so you'll be able to use any USB-C charger to charge it without any problems. It's a pretty small speaker, as you can see. Here's the bottom, and the speaker's actually on the top. Here we have a strap because you are able to hang this from anywhere. I personally have been using the cup holder here in the middle because I have another cup that goes here. If you had empty cup holders, you could have it here. But I'm using it here and I have it pointed to me. Looking at the buttons, you have the power button, you have your Bluetooth pairing button, your pause play button, then you have your volume up and down. These are soft plastic buttons. And then here in this cover, you have your USB-C charging port. It is all hard plastic around. Now, one of the cool things about the speaker is that it has an actual microphone here, unlike other devices of this kind. This has a microphone, which means that you can use this to talk to people while you're on the road, like I am right now. If you have people calling you to check on you. Now, it isn't the greatest, and I will do a sound test soon for you so you can get an idea of what it sounds like. You just need to make sure that this little mic here isn't obstructed by anything and that it's actually facing you.
Right now, I am talking to you with that speaker in the cup holder. I am driving, so you might be able to hear the sound of the truck and the road.
You do need to tell people to speak louder because the speaker, when it's on calls, the volume is kind of low, even if you have it all the way up. And of course, that's not only the capabilities of the speaker, but also that road sound and the sound of the truck that I'm in. Because of the road noise, because of the noise of the truck, it was kind of hard to hear people. So all I will have to do is ask people to talk louder, and if they spoke louder, I was able to hear them. The person doesn't have to scream so you can hear them. They just need to raise their voice a little bit. Of course, you yourself also have to speak louder so your voice carries over the sound of the cabin. Because that's the other issue, that the person's going to be able to hear the noise around you. It has its obviously pros and cons, but it is a good solution versus having to wear earphones or full headphones while you're driving and trying to talk to people. So for that, I give it points. The device is waterproof, IP67 rated, has 16 hours of battery life. As you saw, uses USB-C for charging. It has a hands-free function. It uses what it calls a sound diffusion processor. And if you had a second one, you could pair them to be stereo speakers. So one is the left and one is the right. Now, when it comes to sound, the sound is okay. Okay to not okay, all right? So you're not going to be buying this speaker to listen at home. If you're looking for a Bluetooth speaker to listen at home all the time and enjoy music, this isn't the speaker for you. The reason why I'm doing this review is mainly for someone who is going to be stuck in a truck like I am right now and want means to listen to music. Because in this U-Haul that I'm in right now, there's no Bluetooth. So my only choice would be the radio. I could use a audio input if I had a jack on my phone. And as we know, most phones nowadays do not have a headphone jack. So you're stuck with Bluetooth. And so my solution was to use this speaker, which is why I'm doing the review. This is mainly for someone who needs something to listen to music while they're on the road. They're going to be on the road for a while and they need something that is going to work for them at the moment. That's what this does. This speaker works. You can listen to music. It isn't going to be the most enjoyable experience. You will lose some instruments depending on the song. Another thing that I had an issue with when listening to music is the vocals are very prominent. So they make sure that you can hear the vocals. It's the most prominent thing on whatever you're listening to. And it also sounds a little processed and digital, if that makes sense. So the music isn't the nicest sounding. But again, this is a speaker to use for a long trip where you don't have any other option. For audiobooks or podcasts, which I also use, it works well. It works better for music if the reader or the podcaster is speaking in a low voice. You're going to have trouble hearing what they have to say. It isn't going to be the nicest thing. You're probably going to struggle to hear what they're saying. So if you're going to be listening to podcasts and audiobooks in your journey, then I will say this works. Just hopefully the reader doesn't go, I was thinking of doing something really, because that is when you are going to lose some of it. Now, the price for this in Best Buy is $49.99. On Amazon is $48. Is it worth $48? Yeah. Not really. I would say $35 will be a good price for this. But when I was looking for speakers, I didn't want something super, super cheap that was probably going to be total crap. And so I went with the Sony because of price and of course because of name recognition. I will say that you won't be disappointed, but you won't also be delighted. You're going to be in the middle. Oh, and another thing is, this has pretty good bass, and they've done something here where they make the speaker vibrate when you're listening to things. It's not crazy vibrating where you're going to hear it rattling on your cup holder, but if you hold it, you're definitely going to feel some vibration coming out of the speaker. Does that make the sound better? I don't think so. I think it's just a trick to make you think that you're getting really good sound out of the device when you're getting kind of mediocre sound.
Do you have a nice shower?
Yes, excellent.
Great.
You know, rest areas have the nicest showers. The nicest showers.
Now going back to my move, so the channel's going to continue as it has. I'm going to be filming from a different place, most likely my sister's backyard, because that's where I'm going to be staying the first couple of months that I'm going to be in California. I want to thank everybody who has been subscribing lately. It means a lot to me. If there's specific content you want me to make, let me know as well in the comment section. That will be very, very helpful. But moving can be stressful. I mean, you know, it is stressful. There is a lot of packing to do. There is trucks that you gotta get sometimes. You gotta pack up your car if you're moving short distances. Moving isn't the funnest thing to do, but I will say that it's not the worst either, because moving has a lot of positivity attached to it as well. You might be leaving a bad situation and going into a better situation. So there's opportunity, you know, a new beginning. You could be going to see people that you haven't seen in a while because you were far away from them, and so now you're going to be reunited for those people. Of course, it can be sad if you're moving away and leaving loved ones or people that you care about behind, and knowing that it's probably going to be shorter periods of time, so you're going to be seeing them. But usually people do a move for necessity and also because of opportunity. So to me, moving is always been as stressful and annoying as it can be. To me, it's always been a positive thing because it means a new chapter, a new thing that is going to be happening within that move, whether you are with the people that you love or by yourself. And so if you are a person who is moving and you're struggling with the thought process of what's going to be, what's going to happen, we'll take it from someone who has moved many, many times. And it is scary at first, but then you realize the possibilities that moving brings. And of course, it is up to you to decide how much of an opportunity that move is going to bring. It is up to you to decide if you're going to make the most out of a new place or if you're going to be stuck in your sadness and being uncomfortable and the scariness of being in a new place. That is it for me. That is it for this video. If you have any questions on this little speaker, let me know in the comment section. If you have any questions about moving in general, I'm sure I can answer a lot of those questions for you. I'm towing my car, and this is the first time I'm doing this in my life. I've always driven my own car to the place that I'm moving to. I've never driven my car in a towing bed, or what they call an auto transport is what they're calling that in U-Haul. So if you have any questions about any of that, let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. As always, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. Give us a thumbs up, it really helps the channel. And that's it.